Since I made a video at night about how creepy it is, I wanted to make a video about the walk out to my blind so you can see what it looks like during the day. To the right I have a tree line, and obviously on the left is my cornfield here. But I have a nice trail here that is wide enough where I can get my UTV down if I get a deer or really need to. Bring out the tractor, or actually my pickup truck could fit down this trail. It's wide enough. It's almost 5 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna go out here and sit in the blind until it gets dark, and hopefully I can see something. It's been a couple days since I've been out here, so I'm kind of anxious to see what's on my trail cam. If you're interested, it's just 40 acres. I'm walking straight back to the very back corner. It's quite a hike back here, but it's good exercise. Right here to my right, I don't know if you can see real well, but this is a very popular spot for deer to bed down for the night. Sometimes when I walk by here at night, this is where I usually spook the deer, and they run out in front of me and scare the crap out of me. Over here, straight across, this is, and I'm going to use the word asshole neighbor. This guy is a piece of work. I'll go into the detail about that some other time. The guy just does not like anybody. He wants nobody on his property, and apparently he has a dislike for his neighbors, and I don't know why. The people that own this farm, which are my girlfriend's parents, they've never had any kind of beef or anything with the guy, but he's just a plain a-hole. But anyway, continuing back here. All the other neighbors around here are really nice. Actually, the neighbors to the other side of this farm is Amish. They're really cool. And the guy that owns the farm straight back from this field, he's pretty cool. I've went out into his woods and stuff to look for my deer on previous hunts. So just if I ever get a deer and it ever runs in that guy's yard, hopefully it runs across his property so I can retrieve it on the other side, because chances are I'll never see that deer again if it actually dies on his property. And it sucks that we have to have people like that in the world, but he's very protective of his land and what he owns. So, but anyway, you can see it's quite a hike. Got some rabbit tracks there. Some deer tracks here. Oh. Sometimes you come out here early in the morning, you can hear a couple coyotes howling, barking. I've been given permission from the landowner, if I see any coyotes, automatically just shoot them on sight. He just doesn't want them on his property. So, which I don't blame him. My girlfriend's parents are like the coolest. I mean, he gave me strict permission to hunt out here. I'm actually the only one that hunts out here. And it was really cool that he gave me permission to build a deer blind out here so I could stay warm and not freeze my butt off anymore. The previous 2 years I hunted out of a nylon blind, and some of them Michigan December days are brutal. So I'm really fortunate that he's allowing me to come out here and hunt. Before this, I hunted once up north. I got a 3-point buck up in the UP. It wasn't not a huge buck, but he was my first. I have his antlers hanging on the wall right now. Oh, we're almost there. This is the part where I call the little swamp pit, because sometimes when this gets a lot of rain back here, this fills in with water, as you can see, where nothing actually ever grows here except for grass and weeds. Right now I've been pretty lucky all this year. It hasn't really filled in with water, so it's easy for me to walk across there. Oh my. You can tell I'm out of shape. I'm starting to breathe harder. This is usually where I get most of my exercise in the wintertime, is walking to and from the blind. Oh. Well, there's the deer blind. Getting there closer. Sorry if camera's a little shaky. It's hard to hold it straight and walk at the same time. But there's the deer blind. Out here. Let me turn off the camera first. I do not want a bunch of pictures of me on there. All right. Well, plenty of activity over here. All the corn that I left is gone. I see this trail here has been crushed down a lot more, so there has been some activity going through here. And this trail looks a little more wore down also. You can see where I burned that trail. I told you I burned it out in the spring so I'd have an actual access to the next field so the deer can walk through. You can see where I burned it out. Anyway, as I'm standing here, I can still smell the deer urine. It's really strong, so I can't, obviously I'm not an expert at deer urine, so I can't tell if it's a male or female leaving their scent behind. And still got a little more activity on this tree here. They're doing a little bit of scraping on there. Hopefully they keep scraping on that tree. So this is a good area for bucks to cut through. All right. Well, I'm gonna pause this for a bit and get ready and get situated up in my blind and get ready to do some deer hunting here for the next couple hours till it gets dark. All right, I'll try to add some more video to this in a little while. Thanks.